Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi Brennan. So right now we are at Epcot and look at this. We got our IllumiNations shirts. I know the last couple times we've been here we tried to get these, but I was able to run in real quick and grab them one day and then run back out. So I got our sizes. They were in stock, which is really, really cool. But we are here tonight to watch our final showing of IllumiNations together. And I'm sad about it. I even brought my tripod, here it is, to film it so that I can kind of just set up the camera, have it do its thing, and then I can actually enjoy it instead of living from behind a viewfinder, I guess. But we're here about an hour and a half before the park closes, so we're gonna get some food and enjoy the night and watch the fireworks. Yay! It is a beautiful night here at Epcot. You excited to see IllumiNations one more time?
Yeah, one more time.
Wow, so it got dark really quickly. Just kidding, we had some ticketing problems and we had to go to guest relations to get it worked out, and it took about half an hour. So we had an hour and a half, and now we have an hour to eat our fill really fast and watch IllumiNations. Can we do it?
Yay, indigestion!
So we're gonna start out our evening by going to the right behind Interventions over here, character spot, because I think we're gonna try Flavors from Fire. So here's Flavors from Fire. This is on the other side of Interventions, which is kind of hard to get to because of all the recent closures of Interventions, but I'm gonna hop in line and get something here because I am just feeling some meat. Okay, so we just got our food. You look very happy.
Because it's such a large portion and I'm
Whoa,
starving.
that is huge. So you got the smoked corned beef, right?
Yeah.
And then I got this. This is the Steakhouse Blended Burger. They also have this chimichurri skirt steak, which looks really good. Man, we should have come here every time. Let's go eat it. This is a massive portion.
Oh my gosh.
This was about $5, right? $5.25?
Yeah.
This was also $5.25. Is it good?
It's so good.
Oh man, I'm jealous. Look at all these signs behind you. So comparatively this is a little bit smaller. It's like a little slider, but it looks good.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, that sauce is amazing.
It's a blue cheese or something?
It's like brie. This is a fantastic way to start the night. Flavors from Fire has some really good stuff. You can see right behind me where they're actually grilling right over there. But I think we're gonna go over to Next Eats Next, maybe get some scallops. That sounds pretty good, right? Oh no.
I was really hungry.
I'm still very impressed with the portion size that you got. Maybe it's because it's the very end of the night that they're being super generous, but that's the best portion that we've ever had at any festival here at Epcot, without a doubt, for that price. It's also just kind of weird that this building is now completely abandoned. Not really abandoned, but it's being repurposed, you know? Well, it's gonna be torn down, so I guess it's not gonna be repurposed at all. But it's weird that this building is here and you can't go inside. So that's Flavors from Fire, way over there, and over here are the Next Eat kiosks. There is Active Eats, which is right over here. There's Earth Eats, and then I'm pretty sure over there is Coastal Eats. So of course I did come over to Coastal Eats, and there it is. So this is the baked shrimp and scallops scampi dip, which is kind of hard to say, which is that right there. They also have a crab cake, and then a Pacifico True Striped Bass Tostada. So I'm not really sure how to, it's more of a, it's a dip. So they gave me these pieces of bread, which they're not toasted by any means. All right, I'm just gonna shovel some on here. I'm gonna go for just shrimp on this one.
Oh wow, that's a big bite. All right, I'll take that as it's very good.
So I'm just gonna go for the pure scallop, not gonna put it on any bread or combine it with any other part of this. Just gonna go for it.
Where are you going? I didn't get your little kick, but you kicked.
It's so good. So I'm gonna finish this up while we're walking because we only have about 30 minutes, but I wanted to come over to Active Eats real quick. They have a loaded mac and cheese here. That sounds really good. Spice crusted Verlasso salmon, and then a fruit and nut energy snack. That sounds pretty good. And then there's also Earth Eats right over there. Earth Eats has, of course, the Impossible Burger slider right there, and then the Impossible Cottage Pie. That sounds pretty cool. I would love to try either of those at some point, but we're gonna keep walking and get some more food. Whoa, the IllumiNations lights came on. as well as it looks like the torches. We're walking along this very much so widened path into the World Showcase. I know what Brennan really wants to get are the Brazilian cheese breads, right?
Yeah.
That's your number one thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's try to expedite it over there. Heading into the World Showcase is the chocolate studio. They have a liquid nitro chocolate almond truffle, which is really good, as well as a dark chocolate raspberry tart. Woo! And then here's the cheese studio. Over here they have a braised beef stroganoff, a black pepper boursin souffle, a maple bourbon cheesecake. That sounds really good, wow. And then currently Brennan is right over there. This is the Wine and Dine studio, which, oh, they have seared scallops too. Gonna have to come back and get that. A butternut squash ravioli, which I'm pretty sure that's what Brennan's getting right now. A trio of artisan cheese, an artist palette of wine and cheese. Wow, they have some really good stuff here. Hi.
Hi.
So you got the ravioli, right?
I did. They're
Whoa.
like multicolor this year.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
They're kind of small.
Not really. They're kind of thick.
They look like they're like soaked in soy sauce. We're still racing against the clock to try to make it over to Brazil for Brennan's cheese bread.
And they're fresh.
Are they good?
They're really good.
Wow. I don't know how to eat ravioli apparently. That's like kind of sweet. Oh, this is the butternut squash one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right across the street from those is the Hawaiian booth. They have a Kahlua pork slider, a grilled tuna tataki, teriyaki glazed spam hash, and passion fruit cheesecake. Wow. Should I get one of these?
This one's always really good.
The spam?
Yeah. You changed it up on me.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have got the tuna.
Oh.
You see it? Or is it kind of dark?
It's a little dark, but there it is. That's the tuna.
All right, so we are hitting some crowds heading towards the UK. Everybody's camped out waiting for IllumiNations, which ends tomorrow, which is still sad and weird to me. We were going to stop at Canada, but I think we're going to expedite our adventure over towards Brazil so we can get Brennan her cheese bread, right? Okay, so we're doing a walking review. Now it's not even a review, it's just me filming myself saying, yum, that was really good. That's the extent of my food reviews. I'm also having Brennan just walk and film at the same time, which is probably not her favorite thing to do, but here we go. That was tuna. It was good.
Is anything good about it?
A little bit of pepper on there, a little bit of like seasoning, which normally tuna poke for me is pretty plain. So I liked that. That was nice. So we're about to head over across the bridge to France from the UK. It looks pretty busy over here. Wow, I actually have not seen this bridge this packed in a long time. I'm glad that IllumiNations is so popular, but I hope we can find a spot for it in about 15 minutes or so. We're trying to get as far away from the entry of Epcot that we possibly can, which may alleviate some of the crowds, but maybe that's what everybody else is thinking too. But first and foremost, getting that bread. Let's go get this bread. And we made it with about 10 minutes to spare. Let's see, where is it? Yep, he's right here. Brazilian cheese breads. That is what Brennan is getting in line for right now. Okay, and here we go. Brennan finally got her Brazilian cheese breads.
I've been waiting for this all day. And they're so good.
Are they fresh?
They're fresh. I'm satisfied.
You are satisfied? Is it just cheese bread? Is there cheese inside? Is it filled with cheese, or is it just the...
Yeah.
Okay.
All of the above.
We're still looking for spots to hopefully watch the fireworks, but we may just have to watch it from far back because it is a very busy night tonight. For being the very final, well, the next to final night for IllumiNations, it's busy. Okay, so IllumiNations starts in about 2 minutes. We originally went up there on the balcony for Timpanido, but it was very, very busy, obviously. So we're just gonna watch our final IllumiNations together, just right here in Japan, just right here in the center of the pathway, and I'm content with it. So a lot kind of just happened just then. We were gonna watch the fireworks from up there again, but then we ended up kind of right down here. And they're all over now. And right now I'm just kind of waiting for the torch to go out for presumably one of the last times, unless they incorporate it into Epcot Forever or Harmonious next year. Still waiting on the fire to go out, but it hasn't gone out yet. Maybe it's gonna go out at the end of like all of the exit music. I think I've already said this, but this is one of my favorite parts about IllumiNations. It's just that exit music. It's just so nostalgic to me. I just remember coming here when I was so young with my family, when we would go on our trips to Orlando together, and this music, this show was playing 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yay! Waited 25 minutes for that, but it was worth it. And now it's blurry, but it's okay. So I waited so long, in fact, for that shot that Epcot is pretty much empty now.
Yes,
so now we can enjoy a very leisurely walk back to the car. You know, not really mad about an empty Epcot though, because we can enjoy this leisurely walk back to the car and back home. Look how empty it is. Wow, Germany is completely empty right now. I like this. I like this a lot.
Let's go get some beer.
Get some beer. The park closed 45 minutes ago.
That's not gonna stop me.
For some reason, the African Outpost is the only place in the park that's still reasonably well lit. Also, the Globe just passed by here. I'm pretty sure to go backstage after its next to last performance. Oh no!
Aww.
I would show more of the park, but it's just almost completely pitch black, especially over by China. So this is what it looks like. It started to pick up a little bit as we get kind of closer to the port of entry, but comparatively to what it could have been on our way out, this is nothing. I'm really kind of sad because we never got to see the Coco puppet show over here.
I feel like we've seen bits of it, but we've never seen the whole show.
I mean, we saw it over in California Adventure, but it wasn't the puppet show. They have it over there, then they also brought it over here. Someone's very sad about IllumiNations going away. We're passing by the Odyssey building, which is going to, in a couple days, turn into the preview center for what's to come to Epcot. And I know that cast members are getting previews right around now, I think. But it's going to open to the general public on October 1st, which is going to be Epcot's anniversary. And from what I've seen, it's pretty cool in there. Okay, we are heading back to the exit. Very minimal crowds over here comparatively to what it probably was, especially with this tiny little bottleneck over here. And that's the only way to get in and out of Epcot, basically, unless you kind of do what we did, which is go through the old IllumiNations West. I can't remember if I showed it off at all, but these walls were definitely pushed way out from the Fountain of Nations. So that's a little bit sad. Now you can't even see the stage or anything. I tell you what, Brennan, I do feel very happy that I was able to grab these farewell shirts.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have them, then they came back in stock, but then they went out of stock, and they came back in stock, and then they finally had our sizes. They had one shirt left in my size, and they had just a couple in yours, and I snatched them. Okay, so it's time to head back out of the park. We actually stopped and we got a cool picture wearing our shirts, and a nice cast member took it for us.
Yeah.
It was so nice of her. We also need to do the scavenger hunt. We need to come back for that. I don't know if I've ever left Epcot this late. It's 10 o'clock now, so the park closed 1 hour ago, and we are just making it to Spaceship Earth. We also did get confirmation at D23 that Spaceship Earth was going to be closing for a big refurbishment at some point. I'm kind of curious when that's going to be, if they're going to announce that like a year in advance, or if they're just going to say, hey, Spaceship Earth is closing in 2 weeks. I think I brought this up last time too, but I do wonder if they're going to be changing the colors on Spaceship Earth once Epcot Forever starts. I guess I'll find out in a couple days. I'm not actually going to be here for the first Epcot Forever, unfortunately, because I do work tomorrow, which is the very final IllumiNations, and then I also work on the day of Epcot Forever. But I will be back to enjoy it very soon. Okay, and now we are making the very long walk back to the parking lot. There goes the monorail, and there's the tram. Hopefully at some point this will move back towards the actual entrance of Epcot. But we were parked just right over there. We actually parked very close tonight, so I'm not really complaining at all. So we're almost back to the car. That was it. That was our last time getting to watch IllumiNations Reflections of Earth. I think I'm okay with it. I think I got my closure. I think I got my closure like a few showings ago, but just getting to see it again, it feels good. Like knowing it's the last one for sure. was pleasant, and I appreciate that. But
Yeah.
I do appreciate you guys coming along with us. It was kind of a cool thing to get to share with each other, and then get to put this on the internet that can kind of live on of our experience, and that the people can maybe vicariously live through that, right?
I'm sad it's leaving, but I am ready for a new show. It's time.
Even watching it tonight, because the spot that we got, I didn't even get to set up my tripod. I had to just kind of hold it, but I always look kind of beyond the viewfinder if I can. I just got distracted by the Hollywood Studios fireworks over there. But I don't know, even looking like, actually watching the fireworks, you can just kind of tell what is dated about it with the fountain and the lasers and the projections and all of that. And I'm just really cool to kind of see what they can kind of do with the happily ever after aspect that they can bring to this, to Epcot. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
And we'll be back. I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna watch our first Epcot Forever when we stay at the Caribbean Beach. I'm sure we'll be at Epcot at some point during that, and we'll be watching it then. But as for now, it was a good night. Got to say goodbye to IllumiNations, and I'm happy and I'm satisfied. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. Have a good night. Goodbye.
Bye.